What's a stock that dropped pretty low and left you waiting to sell and earn back your investment? And how'd that go? I picked up some dollar Riven when it was above $22 share last summer. Been holding and watching it put a small dent in my small portfolio, mostly index funds. Some tech. I'm relatively new to investing, but what I've learned partially form this sub is companies like this with no demonstrated track record of returns aren't always worth a risky investment. Did you ever hold when a stock went low and finally sell when you could get back your investment, only to see the stock get even higher after? What did you learn if so? Heard of ATT? 15 years of holding and still down 35. Been holding 3,500 shares of TLRY, previously APHA, since 2016. Rode up all the crazy weed hype and back down. Could have cashed out a $20,000 position for $250K in early 2021 and didn't. Now it's just a reminder of my greed. The $50 a share I paid for VZ ain't ever coming back. So I'm gonna take my 5.1 dividend for life. That's the upside. I bought PayPal almost at the height. I'm so fucked. AMZN, AIRB, Disney. I bought these stock at their high. NEO got at 30-ish, don't have much hopes now, cold sweat smile. I bought a lot of SQ at $220. Too many others to count, man. TGT at $155. ENPH at $130, and that was when they were already down 50 from their highs, lol. CHWY sold cash-covered puts that I let get assigned. Down 40 in that dog. Holding and selling covered calls. I should get my money back by 2042 if the company lasts that long, and I do. GIF emote free emotes pack facepalm. PLTRSQ. Ford pensive face. The thing to learn is writing down every stock trade in a journal and why you bought it. And why you sold it. I'll save you some time. Don't invest in companies that haven't turned a profit. Or hasn't had 3 consecutive profitable quarters. Rivian is just now starting to get profitable. Still has other problems. NEO AMC. Painful. I was up $38,000 on NEO in 2021 and didn't sell. Down 24K on AMC. I bought NVDA around 2017 for around $206. It proceeded to then dive to the 130s. I was really anxious at that point. I bought even more around $150. Couple years later it ramps up. Then splits. It's had a couple ups and downs, and I got a few more shares somewhere after the split. And now we're here 760 ahead, and I'm glad I didn't try to cut my losses early on. NEO. Novavax. I bought $10,000 of stock and turned that into $20,000. Held the bag and now it's worth $300. The way I see it is I'm going to hold it until I need it for a tax write-off or hope that it skyrockets at some point. Either way, I don't need that $300 right now. I heard Warren Buffett say something on the 95 shareholder meeting that I thought is often overlooked. You don't have to make the money back the same way you lost it. Similar to Paul Tudor Jones' Losers Average Losers. You don't need to bag hold a crappy stock for years just hoping it gets back to where you were. Bought BABA near the peak. American Airlines. Bought 3 years ago to the day and still down 33. GIF emote free emotes pack sweat. TRO. T-Row price. Company has no debt. 14x multiple. Decent earnings still. Holding bags though. PayPal and Coinbase. Every damn one. Started buying PLTR at $30. Kept buying down to $6. Got my cost basis down to $10.50. Still holding. though. Binned. Bought it when I thought it was done collapsing. It was not done collapsing. I am just selling shares of it to harvest loss since literally everything else has been more profitable. PSNY. There's so much upside potential. But the stock keeps dropping. It's honestly not even worth selling anymore. I might sell by the end of this year for some tax loss harvesting. Today I sold NFLX that I bought for almost the same price in 2022. Skills. I bought NVDA at $250. On its way down. Was losing my shit for a while. Happy I held. Don't try to catch a falling knife. Rocket Mortgage. Fuck me hard, I was day trading it and it plummeted the next day. Sitting on a few hundred shares. Might cost average out. Bought RIVN at $26. Got my average down to $22 and I'm currently down about 10k. But I'm not too worried. I'm sure it'll go back up soon or maybe a few years. Man shrugging, light skin tone. OTLY. TWLO. Bought at $279. Recently got out at $60. I sold a stock at a loss if that's what you mean. And reinvested it elsewhere. So I bought PLTR at $25 in 2021. It was when every YouTuber on the planet was talking about its data capabilities and how it was the next best thing. Put like $3,000 into it. It dropped to like $10. And at that time I thought, fuck this. I got conned and sold it all for a loss. Obviously it's gone up to $19 now, but honestly don't care about it. And reinvested the rest of it into MSFT at $222. No regrets since, and lesson learnt. Damn, reading these makes me not feel so bad. Thought I was the only loser. PLTR, now I'm up 30. PFE did throw in the towel on Neo. CGC. Roku stubbornly waiting to recover to $99 cost basis. If I had a must-buy stock, I'd sell and buy something else. But just leaving it be for now. Neo. TSLA. Apps I am down huge. Sophie. ME and Sophie. The companies themselves have potential and promise, so I'm holding. Unlike the other trash stocks I had and dumped, I put a lot in now that gives 5.3 divvies and are pretty safe. No brainer if you want to park your money. Get rich slow is still a solid option in today's market. INTC is up 50 this year. But if you bought 5 years ago, you are either just breaking even or still bag holding. Been dead money. I've ridden 2 issues all the way to zero. Hope is deadly. INTC. Long title for what stock are you bag holding? Who else is scrolling the tickers going yup, and that one too, yep. LCID at around 18 a share because a friend of mine lived near the factory and was raving about them. And how rad they were. Stock seems to never recover. Alibaba at 220 United States dollars. ARKK at 150, dumped my savings on that. Thanks Kathy. What was your thesis for Rivian when you bought the shares? What changed? Other than the stock price. My advice after 30 years investing. It isn't earth-shattering. I dollar cost average. I do have 5 sticks that I'm still down on: Disney, PayPal, Fisker. But I still buy each month. I buy more of the companies that keep going up: Palo Alto Networks, Lululemon, Microsoft, Apple, Costco, O'Reilly Auto Parts, DraftKings, etc. Velo 3D in the shitter RN. O. AMD. PTON. All of them.